Hello. 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 Is sound okay? Everybody is back? I hope everybody is back. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hello, and it's really a very special Sunday, right? And I feel like it's kind of homecoming for you, and such a special Sunday it can be, that when we all family members are gathering. So in general for us, it is every day for all of us who are right now every day coming to this IIT Palakkad and doing our work. And even in work also, or every time, I think memories bring back you. It's the memories which make you kind of present in front of us. So I was just sharing with some of my students that the constant part in this continuous lifetime journey, probably the current moment. And what better it can be when you are physically present and we are getting your company. So this is a very special moment which is marked today, this 11 a.m. The special Sunday signifies the first alumni reunion day in IIT Palakkad. When IIT Palakkad is having, yes, a very big round of applause to all of you, each and everyone who are present here, and also the people who are not directly present here, but they are here with us in our thought as well as in online platform, right? And yeah, so with that same spirit, this, it's to mark it or also to facilitate your presence and to enjoy the day. So we have planned for this program, and which program will be majorly hosted by both of us, me, Debarati in chemistry department. Many of you have, we have come in close contact in teaching and learning and all of these cases. At the same time, along with me, Kashyap will be there, who's a postdoctoral student. She is in HSS department. Kashyap.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Warm welcome to everyone, to the director, our alumni, faculty members, and the IIT Palakkad community at large, to the first alumni reunion to celebrate 10 years of IIT Palakkad. It is with great pleasure that we invite you back to a place that belonged to you in its entirety. Thank you so much for making it here.
Thank you.
Now, I would call on Student General Secretary Karthikeya and Dharini to officially open the program.
A small typo. I am Dharniam, the Students' General Secretary. Well-respected dignitaries, faculty members, alumni, a very good morning to each one of you present here. As I said, I am Dharniam, the Students' General Secretary of IIT Palakkad, and alongside me is Mr. Karthikeya, the Head of International Alumni Relations Cell. It gives us an immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the first alumni meet of IIT Palakkad. Our alumni are leaving the legacy of IIT Palakkad. As the first torchbearers of this young institute, you carried its values, spirits, and aspirations beyond this campus walls and helped build its reputation through your achievements. Though you have graduated as a student, you continue to remain as an integral part as our mentors, guides, role models along the lifelong members of IIT Palakkad family. Today's gathering is not just reunion, but a celebration of lasting bond between the institute and alumni.
Firstly, good morning. Good morning all, and thank you for coming to Alumni Reunion once again. So from the perspective of International and Alumni Relations Cell, our alumni serve as a vital bridge between the Institute's past, present, and future. Your continued engagement, support, and association strengthen IIT Palakkad's global presence and institutional vision. As ambassadors of this institute, your journeys and contributions play a crucial role in shaping meaningful collaborations, mentorship opportunities, and long-term growth for our IIT Palakkad community. Thank you one and all.
I would now invite the students for the Invocation song, and that has been the song for over the years, so I'm sure you would be able to connect to that. So I welcome Arati, Jitin Das, and Anthony, our PhD scholars, to present this song.
ഹൃദയരാഗ തന്ത്രി മീട്ടി സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴും ആദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം ഹൃദയരാഗ തന്ത്രി മീട്ടി ഞങ്ങൾ പാടുമീ സ്വരങ്ങൾ കീർത്തനങ്ങളാകണേ ചൂടുവയ്ക്കുമീ പദങ്ങൾ നൃത്തലോലമാകണേ കുഞ്ഞു വീടിനുൾ കളങ്ങൾ സ്വർഗമാകണേ അമ്മ നൽകുമുമ്മ പോലും അമൃതമാകണേ പൂർണ്ണമീ ചരാചരങ്ങൾ ഗുരുവരങ്ങളാകണേ हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना.
Thank you so much for that lovely song. We would now like to invite the current Dean, Student Affairs, Dr. Deepak Rajendra Prasad, and also the students' favorite, to commence his address to the students.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had time to do your homework. We will start with the attendance call. Durga Prasad, please say present, sir. Ravindra Kumar, Rohit Reddy.
He said, he has actually told me that he is going to do that. And I told him that go as you like. But I don't think that you are going to actually do that. Really? You don't have time for the entire class roll call.
Suman, please say present, sir. Surakshit, Harsh, Rishabh. Okay, so these were the people from the very first batch who really came out. Kudos to all of you. Maybe there are latecomers. right? In fact, unless if Debarati hadn't asked me to stop, I really wanted to read out the list of all the 109 students who came in person. We are deeply indebted to you in particular. Don't quote me outside, but for any future alumni activity, we know you are the guys whom we will reach out first. Okay? But then don't quote this, but also tell your other friends that it was a wonderful event. When we do reach out in the future, please participate in large numbers. I know there was a lot of flight cancellations. We had 160 registrations, but only 109 could actually turn up. Okay, but others also, no offense intended. I'm sure we are really hoping for a lot of input from the alumni and more as the institute progresses, right? So with that, let me get to my official duty of welcoming this gathering. In fact, for some reason, from after the initial events at the department level that happened, I am not kind of, having a feeling of being in some kind of a meeting function per se. It feels more like, I'm like now being the captain, welcoming you on board, journey into a time machine, right? It looks like we have all boarded this flight. Depending on when you graduated, the journey would be something like 5 years to 2 years long, going back in memory, right? So please come to that mode of recollecting your old memories, connecting with your old friends, teachers, staff, whoever is there. Okay, it's my honor to welcome each one of you to this function. We are also very blessed to have the dignitaries. We did not want to put anybody on stage. We thought it's better for a function like this if everybody is off stage. But we have our director, Professor Seshadri Shekhar, our registrar, Unni Madhavan sir, our Mr. Subramaniam from IIT Madras Alumni Cell. We have our old faculty members who were very key part of the institute at the beginning, Professor Matthews, Professor Kouti, Professor Sebastian sir, Professor Srinathan sir, Professor Nambiar sir. We have Anandan sir, who was in director's office and academic section at that time. We have Professor Mehta, who would have been here if not for a flight reschedule, who was also the Dean Academics at that time. Dr. Lakshmi, LNT, as all of us know. He also had booked the tickets, but then the flight got cancelled. As you know, he was the first person in charge of the alumni cell. We also have a lot of other invited guests in the dais. We have our faculty members here, staff members here, some of the student volunteers, including our SAC members and the IAR student chapter team, and as well as other volunteers. So welcome to all of you. Let me not take more of your time. Enjoy the time travel. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Henry Adams once said that a teacher affects eternity. He or she can never tell where the influence stops. And I think Sir kind of summarized that. Thank you so much. And we would now invite the Honorable Director, IIT Palakkad, Professor A. Seshadri Shekhar, to share his message with the alumni. And he has been the director from 2022, post-COVID, which was quite a challenging time. So yeah, I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Very good morning to all of you. I welcome the staff members, faculty currently who are here, and the faculty who were there in the beginning, and many distinguished guests I'm seeing here, and some are on the online. And of course, the bright stars of this day, of course, the alumni of this first ever alumni meet. So I welcome you all to this first ever alumni meet. I can say we are in the chaos, flow in air chaos, stability, instabilities and all with this current situation. In spite of that, I could see a good number of previous batches could make this happen, and I'm very happy to see a good number of around 200 total. I'm counting not just the students, total around 200 is a good number, considering the situation so bad. So even I struggled somehow to cancel the flight, and today early morning I could reach on time. Thank God that we are able to start the first ever event. It is not just celebrating the alumni, first ever alumni of IIT Palakkad. We are also celebrating or enjoying our a decade of journey. So many first few batches have not seen these buildings, or some of them might have seen while you were in Ahilya campus. The building just started constructing. I hope you have already seen or going to see in the afternoon. Beautiful campus at the foothills of the Sahyadri. So to start with, it is a good homecoming as mentioned by Deepak. Well, I have no words to say that you will be enjoying. In fact, exactly next week, I'll be on the other side. I am going to my college, the junior college, my +1, +2 intermediate, 50 years Golden Jubilee in Nagarjuna Sagar. So I am thrilled. I'm waiting for the day, 14th December. I can see the same feeling, those who are sitting on the other side, the feeling of meeting. In fact, I am going to meet many of my friends after 46 years. I don't know how many I can recognize. I don't think you have that problem of recognizing your friends. But then it is definitely a wonderful day in your life, and it is a wonderful day in the history of IIT Palakkad. Now, I don't want to take much of your time because already I was trying to say good morning. I don't want to say good afternoon. We have managed to get in good morning. So I'll just briefly say that we like parents always, will look to see their kid growing up, doing good studies, then complete their studies, and then they'll take a job and settle down in the life, get some kids, and then enjoy. This is what every parent wish to have. The same way, we always look our students to say, go up in the career, settle down, and then be in touch. Always we expect you to be in contact with the teachers. Obviously the teachers or the institute means the teachers, so you need to be in touch with the teachers whom you taught. Even though you have not taken any subject of any particular faculty, it's time to interact and get that. Also, as we grow up, obviously our kids will take these things. I'm taking care about my in-laws of very, very old. So same way, every son or daughter will like to look after their aged parents and look after their home. Obviously, same feeling. I'm trying to give the analogy here that students, all of you, please take care of like your parents are here, and like the home, it is your homecoming, as I said. Please take care, and what way you take care, I feel it's your responsibility. And your way you do it is up to you, what way you can contribute. Definitely the growth of institute will be depending. Yesterday I was in IIT Madras, again rerouted my journey via IIT Madras because of the Indigo also. So I felt, I've seen the contributions from the alumni there. Well, I don't expect immediately the big things from batches. We just, not even 6 years back, you come out of this institute. But then any sort of collaboration, any sort of interactions with the IIT is very much needed. It's mutually benefited, I can say. So your growth is always the growth of the institute. We always are seeing your awards or your contributions elsewhere. We are always enjoying. We are actually publicizing that our alumni got this and so on. So this is what I expect you to please be in touch. And I think more than that, and as I said, today you will also be enjoying the 10 years of maybe one video or something will be there, or you will be interacting with our faculty and staff. You will come to know how much progress has done in the last 1 decade. So I wish you a great reunion today, and I expect this to be only beginning of that journey. I mean to say, you need to continue these collaborations. We'll be meeting again after maybe 5 or 10 years. We'll see the schedule and then hope to see more and more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Warm regards. And I would just like to share a little bit, I'm already by profession, I speak much, but I'm trying to, and at the same time when I'm emotional, I do more. So just thought of sharing with all of you, like some of you have, this is particularly this alumni reunion, which is first alumni reunion. We have the students who have graduated in the year, starting from the year 2019 to 2023. Remaining batches are, of course, current students. So in this, if we look at the batches of the students, by this time, we had an incredible journey of 10 years. And if we start 2015, when I was also not there, I joined in 2016. And from then on, I have seen all the, in some sense, people used to tell me that afterwards, when you will see the whole campus, you will remember the history of each and every brick. And that is the state quite a lot of we are. And at the same time, we are seeing that how IIT Palakkad is evolving, sustaining, growing. And ultimately, the major part is probably the growth. And yes, in between, we had a lot of turmoils, all of us had as a family. But at the same time, we had quite a good guidance from all the stalwarts. And that is how I remember in 2016, when we just started with few people, faculty-wise, and we were kind of not sure how to, make your future secured. And, because we were newbies, we had a lot of new hopes, a lot of new dreams, but we did not know how to make it practical. So the guidance was extremely important. And the people who have given us the guidance, who built our foundation, this is the time when we should acknowledge them. We should, basically look back, enjoy our journey and whatever we have learned. So that is with that thought, we have decided the stalwarts, the genius people with their, experience, the work they have done, each one of them, like all the senior faculty who worked with us at different phases, 2-3 years, it was extremely valuable for all of us. And I'm pretty sure for all of you, you guys have definitely enjoyed learning, interacting, and the sessions with them. Many of their videos, their talks, they are known worldwide. All those are already known to you. So this session we have actually kept for them. So I will call one by one all our senior professors with all, warm regards. But this session is actually open for all of you, sirs. And please share your thoughts, because you guys have also taught this new, students, and they would love to hear from you. At the same time, we would also like to hear from you. So I call first on stage our beloved Professor Matthews, and he would like to share. Of course, for time shortage, I have told him that 5 minutes. He said 6 minutes, please. So yeah, sir, this is open for you.
Thank you, Dibharti. And as a first item, I would invite Muskan, one of my favorite students of BTech, to sing a doha for you, to remind me of her and me and some of you of our old memories.
Thank you, sir. Here's a doha for everybody, fitting today's event. बिसरे बीते दिन सभी याद करे जब यार खिल उठते हैं मुख सभी उमड़ खुशियाँ की बहार all forgotten past days come rushing back when friends meet. Every face lights up when a wave of happiness surges forth. Thank you.
Thank you, Muskan. Thank you, Muskan. Sir, this is a wonderful day. I'd like to thank our director, Sheshadri sir, for thinking and organizing this event. I never dreamt that I will ever see the old students I have taught for a couple of years. Those of whom I have taught, can you just put your hands up? Oh, quite a large number here. And some of you will remember that. This is a delightful day. And without wasting much of my time, I want to give a message for my dear young friends. So, my dear young friends, thank you all. I want to share a truth with you. There are about 30 to 50 IITians from the IIT system who are CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, 30 to 50. At the same time, there are 10 monks from the IIT system. So the IIT journey of 4 years does not predetermine your future. IIT Palakkad is only a launching pad and a booster for your rocket. You must choose your moon, your ultimate target, where we want to be at the peak of your career. So, your CEO might be to become a CEO, your moon, or your moon might be to become a monk, a scientist, a bureaucrat, entrepreneur, software engineer, and so on. All choices are valid, but without clarity and intent of purpose, you won't reach your moon. So let us use the rocket metaphor to describe your life after IIT. Stage 1, your solid booster, your IIT BTech has given you confidence that you can solve any problem, critical thinking skills, ability to learn anything. But remember, your booster only lifts you off the launching pad. It does not take you to the moon. The booster burns out. Stage 2, the path of excellence, your continuous engines. Clarity of your moon, deep skill mastery, emotional intelligence. I find many of you do not know what is emotional intelligence. Resilience, the ability to fly through turbulence, sterling character, and honesty. These engines keep burning for decades on your journey to your moon. Stage 3, navigating space, choices, course corrections. A rocket is constantly making course corrections, changing jobs, upgrading skills, admitting mistakes, seeking mentors. Success is not a straight line, it is a curve with a sequence of intelligent course corrections. Stage 4, deep space. When you are near your CEO leadership or monkhood, you will encounter biases, loneliness, failures, rejections, and doubts. The CEOs and monks pass through testing period. A CEO through challenges of great responsibility like that faced by Sundar Pichai every day. The monk through the challenge of self-discovery. Stage 5, you land on your moon. For CEO, the moon is responsibility, money, impact, influence, and global impact. For monk, the moon is stillness and inner freedom. The point is not which moon you choose. The point is that it must be your moon. Closing idea, decide on your moon early, perhaps before you leave IIT Palakkad campus. Sit down tonight and think, what is your moon? Build your engines, fly your own trajectory, and land on the moon as CEO, monk, or whatever you have chosen or wish to choose. The universe always wants a winner. Wishing all the alumni and everybody present here, the dignitaries, all the best. I thank IIT Palakkad and for organizers and the Bharati for giving me an opportunity to say these few words. Thank you very much.
Yeah, now probably we will go back to a little bit online platform. So I would, without any further, words, I would like to call Professor Mehta. Sir, are you there? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear them, sir? Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I can't see the audience, but then I presume the class attendance has been taken by people. So there are quite a few who are, so now they are visible to me. So it's nice to see, firstly, thanks to IIT Palakkad who remembered us at this occasion, and I wish I was able to reach and attend in person, but as unexpected things happen in life, we have to learn to manage. That's one thing we learn. So it's nice to see all the infants grow now, and I'm sure that our parents are keeping the spirit high. I Palakkad, when it gets into teenage, would certainly be bubbling with energy. Many of you are maybe pursuing higher studies and hence, must be delaying your launch in the professional life, and many of you would have already settled in your professional life as well as personal life. So, congratulations to all of you and your achievements. I have only a few things to recall. One is my mechanical engineering friends, students who would have seen me many times in the class because we were very few faculty that time, so always reappearing to do the teaching task. I'm not seeing Professor Kouti here, who was the spirit inspirer for me to reach IIT Palakkad.
Sir, he could not come. He told us he could not come. Yeah.
So, this is because he only inspired me to reach IIT Madras over IIT Tirupati, and I think that was a good call from him because the serene environment of MBS of India campus has survived us in COVID time. Particularly me, I thought, but for that, probably I wouldn't be talking today because there was so fresh air that there are hardly any memories, any idea of what COVID had done to the people. As regards COVID time, I have a good memory that that time, though we had to do online teaching, so my learning continued, and I could pick up a lot of technology, and therefore I am able to handle my presence online today. So I think even in that disguise, there was some learning happened to many of us who were technology migrant people like that. I remember a few names comes to my memory from mechanical, like Chaitanya, Divyansh. I don't know if they are there in the audience. So Monarch, Harsh. So maybe if they are around, I would have, and if I was there, I would have.
Some of them are showing their hands to you, raising their hands.
Okay,
Yeah.
so nice. I think they can connect with me. I still hold the IIT Palakkad ID, so they don't have to search my new personal ID and then connect with me and let me know what they exactly have achieved in their life so far. As regards across the campus, my first convocation memories are very live. What a meticulous planning by Professor Kurian, and what a wonderful event that was in a tent. I'm sure now there is a hall here, so I think glamour must be more. But that's, that memory is very much there. And then the other thing across the institute, probably my memories goes to the orientation program that we used to organize for a week in the beginning, and I think many boys and many students would have, across the branch would remember that in the morning rush they had to have for going for events, and me and some faculty were much earlier in those events like yoga and other things to watch their attendance. So Deepak, we have continued to take attendance in every class, and I think our boys have responded well.
We meticulously follow that, sir. We meticulously follow that.
Good. I think punctuality is one thing the education should teach us. I also have a fond memory of many cultural events of Kerala and otherwise many things in the hall which used to happen, and those dances and other things. And with these few words, I wish all the students a very best in their career, and I'm sure the flag of IIT Palghat will be soaring high and high, and with the exponential growth of the institute, I don't know what's the culture now, but when we arrived in IIT Palghat, probably that was a family, and all those good time of living, students, faculty, and all of us living as a family is very memorable. I think with these few words and my best wishes for a good time for IIT Palghat alumni and the institute, I will just close these remarks. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you all on the screen. I'm not able to identify individually, but I'm sure those who want to connect, I'll be happy to relate with them and their progress as and when they can write to me what wonders they are doing in their lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your valuable inputs and guidance once again. And I think that in between this, I also, I missed some points which I would like to also incorporate here. That, I was mentioning this, that it is we are celebrating 10th year of IIT Palakkad, and at the same time, this is the first reunion of our alumni. So the important part, what I also want to mention explicitly here, that is there was a huge support from director and director's office to hold this, synchronize this. And at the same time, this is Alumni Association who have structured everything for us such that we can have this day. So this is it's a big day again for all of us to bring the family members to the family together. And with that, also, I would like to keep a note that from the director's office, also from the alumni office, they have made a contact. All the 200 students actually wanted to come, and we had all the arrangements. But because of this, like every other events, we also have seen that how particularly during COVID, that how all the planning, everything goes wrong, but still we make it. So this day is again like that, because last 2-3 days, this Indigo, all the flight cancellation, everything has made all of that quite difficult. And also I remember that Professor Kurian and Professor Sunil would have loved to be there. They have wrote me a message and to tell you that, I know that many of you probably missing them, but they said that next time they will definitely try. So their blessings and all well wishes, everything will be there with us all the time. And with that, I would also like to call on stage Professor Sebastian, who was, he was actually initially in IIC, and all of them actually was Professor Matthews was in IIT Madras, Professor Mehta was IIT Madras before joining us, and then shifted to us. Professor Sebastian was in IIC teaching us. He was my teacher also. So, and then when I joined here, 2016 I joined, 2017 sir came and joined here. So we got all the big people with us to guide us. At the same time, you all were also fortunate to take, listen to their lectures. Sir, please.
Let me start by wishing you all a very good morning. I am just the opposite of Debarati when it comes to speaking. I speak very little, and when I get emotional, it is even less. So you will have to excuse me if my talk is very, very short. I would like to thank the director and, of course, all the people responsible for inviting me to come here. It has been a pleasure because I have been away from this campus for 5 years. So I'm seeing the campus after 5 years. And I'm very happy to notice that the progress has been wonderful. I also understand that there have been problems with constructions, but I am sure eventually it will be overcome. And the things that I have seen are just wonderful. So I would like to congratulate all who are responsible for that. That is the first thing. The second thing is, I was made a dean for research, which meant that I was involved in essentially affairs of research scholars. Now, research scholars, as you know, they usually take about 5 years. So they would graduate. In fact, I understand that the first PhD was given in 2021, and the first MS degree was given in 2019. But after taking the PhD, they go abroad usually, many times. And that is probably the reason why I have not met any research scholar who has graduated from here. But I hope in future I will be able to meet them. When I came to the institute, there were already 3 chemists. Debarati was there, Padmesh was there, Professor Kouti was there, and they were handling all the BTech things. So I didn't have much involvement in BTech teaching, except I have taught one particular batch of BTech students. I wonder whether there are any students who have attended. Oh, there are a few, very good. Much more than what I expected. So that is one thing. Then a little bit later, I actually offered an elective course. There were 1 or 2 BTech students, or maybe even more, attending that elective course. This was quantum mechanics for engineers. But unfortunately, what happened was I had heart problems. So I had to undergo bypass surgery, and so I had to discontinue. I had to stop teaching for 3 months. And at that time, I remember Uma Divagaran took over and taught the course. So from that also, I don't think there will be anybody in the audience. I mean, of course, I'm very happy to see that there are a few students whom I have taught. Now, regarding research, I had a look at the publications record. Because you see, it was not very easy to look at the website and get all the information that I want. But roughly about 150 papers are being published. This is what I understand. Deepak or somebody who knows the statistics can correct me if I am wrong. So, and about 1,500 papers roughly have been published. Roughly, I think 60 PhDs. This I am not sure, because in one place I found 40 PhDs have been given, while in other place it is 60. So, and in fact, I also think that there are faculty who have supervised more than 1 PhD. I mean, this again, I couldn't get the statistics. So I left the institute in 2020 because I essentially was 70 years old, and the central government doesn't allow further continuation in a sense. And there was another reason, it was COVID. And I had to teach online. All my life I had taught face-to-face, not online. I never liked online teaching. So essentially I left the institute in 2020 and the first PhD student graduated after I left. But as I said, I am very happy with the research program, the way it is developing and the number of publications that have come out. And of course, at that time, the faculty were very young. They were all very anxious. But now I met quite a few faculty here. They have all grown up. They have become much more mature. And now that you have built the base, it is a time to work harder and make even more of an impact. And I hope and I wish you all success in that. Once again, I would like to thank the organizers, particularly the director, for giving me this opportunity to be here. And I just wanted to be here because even though I have some health issues, I wanted to be here and see what is happening. So thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, sir. And yes, I would also like to mention here that we have started our days also with Professor Valsa, who was very favorite of many students. And the kind of, the philosophy he had, teaching the students as well as, learn everything by asking questions, that has deeply motivated us. That route has gone, I think, all of our inside. So every time we go to teach, every time I go for discussion, every time I reflect on something, all of them, we humbly, it's not only me, all of us, we remember them. And also, dear sir, dear Professor Valsa, you are greatly missed. Professor Valsa's wife is here, so just for many of you probably know her. So she's also here, and is glad that all of you, with all the difficulties, you still came here, because that shows our bonding and our relationship, and we deeply cherish it inside. Next, we would also like to, listen to some words from Professor Kouti, who was also with us. He shifted from IGCAR Kalpakkam, and me, Padmesh, particularly he was in chemistry department, Professor Sebastian also. Professor Mehta was in mechanical engineering department, and Professor Matthews was in civil engineering department. So all of us, even though that time no department structure was there, so we were moved by the way they work, the way they are, talking to the students, because those aspects were quite new for us. So yes, sir, this section is open for you.
Good noon, friends. I'm very happy to be here on the first alumni reunion day of IIT Palakkad, and on the occasion of the celebration of the first decade of the IIT Palakkad journey. I had an opportunity to be associated with the IIT Palakkad in the first 5 years of the institute. And I had the good fortune of having my colleague, the late Professor Walsakumar, who was my colleague at Kalpakkam, to work with in this institute. And together we interacted with, this is the first 5 years of, first 5 batches of IIT Palakkad. So I have interacted with all of you, the first 5 batches. So I am very happy to see you people here And with Walsakumar, I have interacted with all of you, as I said. You must be remembering our first year at Ahalya, the very first year where you had to do NSS work and all that. And you remember the summer, it was in the E1 semester, hot summer of Palakkad. And we were doing the debris cleaning of the hostel. You remember all that now. Maybe you would have cursed us at that time. But now when you look back, you may be chuckling over that. And then we also tried some vegetable farming and all that. And we also did some other interesting things, like going and interacting with the higher secondary students of the Koripara school, with Valsa leading us. I hope you remember all that. And now that you have traveled after your course to different places, and you have come back here for the reunion, but for the transportation hiccups, many of you more would have been here. You came here as starry-eyed youngsters. We remember all of you like that. Now you are working in different places. Some of you have traveled from overseas to be here. And we sometimes meet on the cyber highway. You were once starry-eyed youngsters, as I said. Now some of you are starry-eyed householders. And yes, you must be looking back to your old 4 years here, and having a nice laugh about it and all that. Well, you have gone off to different places, and all I want to say is, keep going, friends. Sky is the limit. And keep coming back here as often as possible. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
So he was just asking, I was perfect in time, whether I was fine in time. So like every time, yes, sir was always very meticulous about timing, about the way we present. And yes, we are grateful for that, because when we started, many things were structureless. All of them gave us a structure to start with, and then work on it, and then gave the freedom to evolve with it. Thank you very much. With this, we are moving to the next session. All of you, like all the senior faculty, we are nowadays not able to, those were lovely days when we used to, I'm saying probably from the faculty point of view, but I am pretty sure all the students have also enjoyed interacting with them. Our campus was small, number of students were so small, so we had much more personal interactions, and we were perfectly we were blessed to get all the valuable things from them. Thank you very much. A warm regards to all of you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So from this on, this is now going to be a special session. I call Kashapi with me to, help me in organizing the next event. So what we are going to do now is we understand that even the time-wise, the journey, the last 10 years journey, from 2015 to we are landing up here 2025. This December, we are going to, for me, 2016, for many of you, different year. It was continuous. There was a lot of, spatial change, right? Many of you have seen Ahalya as campus some parts of this campus. I remember 2019, we did the convocation with Shamiana, and we just had the Nila, the structure, this Samgatha inaugurated. And I always used to wonder that how people decided about this terrain for our campus. I used to keep on asking Professor Sunil and Professor Gurian majorly, why did you choose this place? You had the chance to, it was so bushy, it was so much foresty, and from there, how someone can have a vision of different buildings. So yes, now we have it. Like every time I see it, it was a remarkable, incredible journey for all of us. And many of you are right now a part of it as a member, even though you are physically away, so you probably keep on seeing our updates. So right now we are going to bring a video where you will get the glimpses such that this, the distance, if you have any, because we are not right at the point where you are, that should remove, that we are still the same family. We have just relocated from there and we will be growing here. So the family-wise growth will be again here. Probably you have already looked at the different parts of the campus. And just not the campus, it is majorly filled with life because of your events, because you all were there. So let us have small video clips of all of you there, and we will see our journey, and majorly as students. So Kashyapi would like to add something about the videos?
Yeah. So we'd invite our dear students / alumni now to experience snippets of their journey at IIT Palakkad. This one is about transitions, the meeting point of the old and the new, the metamorphosis of IIT Palakkad from the Ahalya campus to Nila and finally Sahyadri. We welcome you to share the abundant joy that we feel to have you back into the campus, where you belong, even though many of you haven't resided here. The speed of nostalgia is scary, also spectacular. The acoustics of the spotty connection buzzing you in and out of somewhere else. Here's a glimpse of the journey that you had once taken as we transitioned from temporary campus to transit campus and finally to permanent campus. Here you go.
How many of you are here who are in these videos? Good. Thank you. But after this, there is a, I actually personally hate to do this, but I have to do it because you will get to know why it is. So when we would like to share all of this, your laughter, your happiness, all of this, and we want to forget all the, difficult time which have come on our way. But like 2019, our convocation was there, and by this, we have lost 2 students. One is Mrigang Soni from a mechanical engineering department, who joined 2015 and batch of 2019 convocation, and also Vivek Kumar, electrical engineering department. So with a great sorrow, we are remembering them as well as our alumni. And I want all of you also to remember them as your friends, as our alumni. They will be there in IIT family, IIT Palakkad family. So the next session is we are moving on to, you can see much more, initially we started with a bit all the, official formal structure. We are slowly moving towards you. So the bridge between current IIT, whole IIT, the whole work system and everything, and a bridge between past, future is right now being done, sustainably being done by Alumni Association. And as I have said, it's the whole thing. It's like, they are working as a big bridge between all of us. It's a bridge between our, for example, nostalgia, future, hope, and everything, right? So it's your activities, everything. So it's kind of thriving. It's full of it's kind of got its wheels. So with this, so we will start a bit like from the day 1 of IAR. And so I would like to basically call here L&T, who was the first, under whom this IAR first started. So faculty in charge of IAR in 2019. I would like to also mention here that now when we look back, we see that how important it was to establish an alumni association and sustainably run it for all through the years, because right at that year we were creating, or the alumni was alumni of IIT Palakkad, who can become or who were actually becoming family members, right? So we had to kind of recognize it, this event. And this all started, the faculty in charge was L&T. And L&T is right now in IIT Madras. And that time he was here, he joined here first as a faculty. And he is here, he could not again come because of this indigo issues and all of this. But he has managed to come here online. So we would like to request L&T to share some, some of his remarks with us. L&T?
Hi.
It's muted, I guess. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you are. Yes.
Thank you. First of all, thanks for inviting me, and I really, really miss being there. I really wanted to be there. Unfortunately, circumstances couldn't make me be there. So it's very nice to see some familiar faces, though I couldn't make out a lot of faces, but that's really nice. I wish I was there. So I must confess, when I actually was the first alumni affairs in charge, there was not much of an alumni at that point. All we had were like 100 students and probably a spreadsheet with 100 names and where they were heading to. And probably what we had at that point was some hope and dream that someday all of these people will come back to the institute again and sit together and meet us when they have achieved big success in their life. And I guess this is the first step of that happening here in real life. So congratulations to all of you who have made this happen. And especially I'd like to thank the Director's Office and the Alumni Cell for inviting all of them and bringing all of them together in one place. And when I'm talking about people, I have to specifically mention two people who are very pivotal in alumni relationships, managing Alumni Affairs Office. One is Samuel Sir. He's probably the only person in the whole of the institute who knows every single student who has graduated from IIT Palakkad. And I'm very grateful to him for all the work he has done in maintaining the alumni relationships, and he continues to do so.
Are you able to hear? Are you able to hear? People are clapping, like the students are clapping when you are saying this?
Okay.
Yeah. Just to share.
Yeah. And the other person is Anand Kumar Sharma of Civil Engineering 2017 batch. So he was the first student in charge of alumni here, and he was the go-getter person. Like, he's the most enterprising chap I met, and he led the alumni cell and kept it active with several activities during and after COVID times. I'm very thankful to him and his team. He had a very good team who put together a lot of activities, the first magazine footprints, and they kept it active. I'm very thankful to all of them. I really wish I could meet you guys. So, hi from here. And I'm very happy to work with them. And the other bunch of students I want to really meet and say hi to is the 2015 batch of VE students. Hi to every one of you. This is the first class I ever taught in my life, communication systems, and it's an unforgettable experience, and I'll never forget it. Probably you might have forgotten what I taught, but I'll never forget that class and you guys. Yeah, a big shout out to them. So it's very nice to see you all together in this one place. Today I see our alumni have spread across the entire globe, from Silicon Valley, Bay Area to Bangalore, from being PhDs to entrepreneurs. They probably are now building anywhere from satellites to softwares. So, but at the end of the day, you all still carry the humility and we still don't mind to eat in our canteens the same old tea and samosas. So it's very nice to see you guys here. I'd like to recall one incident. When I was also a warden there, there was no drinking water, or the coolers were not working for 3 days, and there was no complaint for any of that. And then once the Wi-Fi was down, and within like 10-15 minutes, I had a lot of complaints, calls coming up saying Wi-Fi is down. So at the student age, you had a lot of priorities. The priorities were different. And I guess now that you've become professionals and progressed in your life, your roles, responsibilities, and priorities have changed. So what I want to tell at this point is, also in that, somewhere in that list of responsibilities, I also want to remind you to keep this responsibility of being an alumni, being connected and involved with IIT Palakkad also in that list. So when I say connected and involved, what I would say is, like, we want to hear your stories. Also, current student and faculty community, we want to hear your stories, the path you have walked, and stay connected with the student community. And the current students would really love to know from you, be mentored by you, and the faculties would really love to hear your opinion. And I would really like you to become a stakeholder, to participate in institute's policy making, and so on. So I would invite you all to think bigger and become the bridge, become IIT Palakkad's past and the future. So you are the connecting thread between the past of IIT Palakkad and what is IIT Palakkad going to become in the future. And again, it's wonderful to see this place filled with people who probably were once even mildly displeased to have joined IIT Palakkad, but now the same people are there, transformed into successful professionals, beaming bright, with pride that they are the alumni of IIT Palakkad. More than that, I believe IIT Palakkad is happier and prouder to have you all as alumni. I wish you all the best and success in both professional and personal life. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lakshmi. We would now invite Dr. M. Subramaniam, IIT Madras alumnus and Vice President of the IIT Madras Alumni Association.
Honorable Director, Professor Matthew Sir, esteemed respected faculty, cherished alumni, young and energetic, brilliant students who are going to be alumni. This morning I had already given a brief lecture to some of the alumni who would have seen me lecturing. Now, as a formal event, Madam was asking me to give. Most of professors, director, everybody has given almost the same lines what I have talked in this morning. Especially, I really admire the way Professor Matthew gave an anecdote of the rocket, which is really wonderful. Keeping my speech short, I would like to give 4 advice I would like to share with you as an elderly alumni member. This is my first visit to IIT Palakkad, and I am 1 year junior to Professor Matthew in IIT Madras. I am standing in front of you as the Vice President of IIT Madras Alumni Association. Today, IIT Madras Alumni Association is having alumni members of about 60,000 members all over the world. And we have 50 chapters, about 15 to 20 chapters in the US alone. And every place in India, we have a chapter, including Coimbatore chapter, where I opened about a couple of years back. The major number of alumni present in all the chapters, mainly the Bangalore chapter, where a lot of our IIT Madras alumni are there. Now, coming back to the alumni network, sharing with you the first and foremost advice, as the first alumni also, Mr. Manson, I mentioned, stay connected with your alumni network. That is the most important thing. Even after 66 years of presence, IIT Madras facing the same problem. People are not getting connected. Once they go out of the institute, they say goodbye and they are, for some reason or the other, there is no intentional reason. So stay connected with your alma mater, alumni network. The second thing I would say is have your own self-respect. You are alumni of IIT Palakkad. You be proud of it. You be proud of your institute. This is the institute which has given you the knowledge, which has given you a career, which has given you a future. Be proud of it. And the third thing which I would like to mention is lifelong learning. Make yourself learning. Some of your professors have already told that, you can always connect with them. You can always be part of your institute. You can always visit anytime. And more than that, give outwards. Be a mentor to many of the young and energetic students here. And also have if you are in a high position, US or anywhere, give some sort of an internship. Apart from giving back to the institute by means of donors or anything, you can give many ways of participating in the institute events, and you can help them in a long way. And last but not least, give back to the society. Give back to the institute, give back to the society as a citizen of India. And today, you are all fortunate to have a vibrant India which is developing so fast, and you can be a part of Indian citizens. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity for participating in this, the first alumni meet. And I am really thankful to the IIT Palakkad, and I wish you all the best, all of you. Thank you. Thank you once all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for valuable input. And it's equally important for the students as well as some sections, some of the part is equally important for us to make this bridge between the current and the future and the past of, IIT Palakkad, which is IAR section, to which will be strong, like with your guidance. Yeah, so now what we have. So it's a big platter for all of us. What is that? It's probably the most important, little bit informal session for all of us, which will be, we would like to hear your story, as well as we would like to also share our story. And that means here, I will be inviting, requesting our faculty to share something. If you want to repeat, you can also do. So, so they will tell their part or what they remember. And Kashyapi will be telling, for the students, reminding you for the students. So we will take turn. So for my part, I will be requesting faculty and staffs to come, and alternatively, she will be reminding you from the students who will be coming and talking. So we will start this session. The people who want preparation, particularly students, you can prepare right now, because you would like to do everything at the nth moment. We know that. So use that part. And before that, so we will start with the faculty and staff, or you would like to start with your side? Yes? Faculty and staff, yes, we will do that. We are already prepared, so you get time. Okay, sure. So we start from 2015, who were there. Actually, it was very obvious among us. It was only 2 people, along with, all the senior people, with Sunil, Professor Kurian, Professor Kouti, and who were here in 2015. It was Jasin and Arvind. So, are you here? Both of you? Yeah. You can, one of you probably would like to share something. So after her, there will be one of you, alumni. So remember who it is, okay? Yeah. So Dr. Jasin in CSE department. All of you know.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I'm very excited to see all of you back. So, of course, the biggest thing in a reunion is the excitement of meeting each other, I believe. Of course, I had the opportunity to meet some of you on the first day of IIT Palakkad's first batch joining. That is really thrilling. Then, of course, there were a lot of moments together, including, I remember the very first event that happened in this auditorium was the big event was our Institute Day, 4th Institute Day, where Samuel sir had sent students from Ahalya in buses so that we have a full quorum here, and I remember not even one seat was free here. So those were all very nice moments. So when I heard from our CS alumni this morning, one thing that occurred to me is that many of you feel that the institute has changed a lot, especially in the infrastructure. But what I feel is that all of you who are from the initial batches have in fact contributed a lot to the institute, which is not in the buildings which are here, but rather in many of the activities that are happening here. So I remember the first batch itself, we had the SAC, which started in the 2016 Feb itself. The first SAC was made. Then onwards, they had very active involvement in everything that took place in this institute, including routine things like the mess tendering, to conducting, today one of our CS alumni was telling, they literally had taken the plastic out of the computers and placed them in the lab to set up the labs. The lab admin part, then of course, all the events which you actually founded those events, right? The Petrichor, the Spartacus, or the names would have changed some of these events, but essentially the excitement part of it, everything you only had started. I still remember the volleyball games, the inter-batch games that used to happen even in Ahalya. We had, before the first batch graduated, our team had a team medal in Inter-IIT sports meet. Maria is right here. She was one of the members of the team. Now we have come from there to winning individual medals in individual items, sprint events even. So you have put the foundations there. We have, your juniors have grown from there. So it's really proud that you have contributed a lot. Now I also remember the first Arts Club secretary, Iqbal. They had shot a short film before they left the institute. Still, if you search in YouTube, it will be there. So it's a whole lot of memories. I also saw the photos. I remember the first and last time I ever played basketball was in one of those events. So there are a lot of such things to remember and cherish. So very happy to again see all that and recollect. So that's all from my side. So thank you all. Hope to meet you again for future events.
So I'm sure that Jasin doesn't need any separate introduction, but I would like to also add a few words. We knew that Jasin is extremely students friendly, and Jasin used to come back and tell us the students want this and all this. Now this volleyball game, now I understand. So they pulled me as well as many people who never played even anything on the ground, and then they made us play against the students. Of course, we probably we could not win, no? Like, I mean, I remember we also practiced. Oh my God, that was so horrible. Now I get whom I need to catch. Actually, probably I need to tell the students you should not share all these things with Jasin. Otherwise, Jasin will torture us in that way. Okay, so that goes there. And I hope the people who used to play volleyball, you still play volleyball and keep that spirit on, where you bring those people who actually do not want to play, that's the spirit. Okay, so then we move on to, so you would remind them? Yes. Yeah. Who would come from the student side? Kashapi, you will?
Yeah. So initially when I was asked to compare for this, I found it rather odd because I have just a 1.5 year association and I could never get the crux of it. But standing here today, I just feel like it's amazing to hear all these stories and just be a part of it. And when I move out, I'll also be an alumni in some sense. So yeah, you don't have a home until you leave it. And then when you have left it, you can never go back, says James Baldwin. But here I beg to differ with Baldwin when I say that IIT Palakkad is your forever home and no one can put you in exile from here. On that note, I request some of the students to share their fondest memories in their homeland, IIT Palakkad. Any of you would want to? I don't know any of you enough to name call, so it would be really good if you could do that.
Yes. Yay.
Hey everyone, this is Surakshit. Hi. So I'm from the first batch of IIT Palakkad, graduated from the Electrical Engineering Department, and currently working as Silicon Design Verification Engineer at Google in California. So yeah, the experience at IIT Palakkad. So given it was a new call, like everything was new then, like nothing was existing, like, all the equipments were new, like Jessin ma'am mentioned. And even the curriculum as well, like, we're kind of figuring out those stuff as well from the studies. And, but we got this wonderful opportunity to, like, come forward and put our thoughts or, express what we want to achieve, what we want from the university. Like, for example, we were able to bring in, like, form new clubs, and let people join, as per their interests. And personally, I got to improve my dance year over year, so along with my CGPA as well. And I got to participate in the inter-IIT cultural meet as well, representing the dance team from IIT Palakkad. And then we also got to bring in the sports culture. I was the institute volleyball secretary for a year, and I got to improve my volleyball games as well, year over year. And given it was a short batch, we were only like 107. And I got to interact with everyone within my batch. So that's something you hardly get, the chance to interact with everyone within your batch. Because in bigger colleges, I think you hardly, your scope of interaction might be within your department, may not be with everyone in the college. But back then it was a small family, and including my friends, I also got to interact with my professors, and they were very supportive. Even the coursework has been, although they were figuring out stuff, but I, as I take the courses, it kind of built in some interest, like it kind of built in some passion towards electrical engineering. Like I really want to do something within electrical engineering. And in fact, the digital systems course that I've taken in my third semester is kind of the foundation that I had, which I'm kind of continuing as a profession. And in fact, my master's specialization that I pursued in US and at Portland State University is also an extension to this digital systems course. So I'm really glad. I'm also glad I got to know that even we introduced the MTech program at IIT Palakkad in the same domain where I pursued masters in the US. So I'm glad that we have that coursework here, but yeah, besides that, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to study here, and I'll always cheer for our college success in the future as well. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much, Surakshit. It was lovely listening to your story.
Yeah. So I would also like to mention here this, I do not know whether he has actually picked up the volleyball here, volleyball playing, or you used to play before? Used to play before? Okay, yeah. So Ahalya campus used to have a patch of ground which used to have, it's a very primitive set of things which were given to us. So there was suddenly a volleyball, the court. So we all used to praise the students, even though in front we used to say that, you will break your hand before the semester exam and all this. But that was nice. Whatever the infrastructure was available, all the students were fully using it. That was amazing. To be happy, to keep their progress on. Hats off to all of you. And we really, some of the parts we kind of enjoyed because you made the vibes, Thank you, Surakshit. So next turn is again to remind you, this is again for faculty side. We would like to call Arvind, yeah.
Sure.
So thank you, Debarti, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks to all the senior faculty and mentors who were here when I joined. I always fondly remember when Professor Matthews and Professor Kouti are here, that when I joined IIT Palakkad, I was Professor Kouti's roommate or flatmate, and I hope there are some people here in this particular auditorium, alumni, who were involved in a small fist fight with, I think, the villagers in the cricket ground, and Professor Matthews and me had to come and then break up that fight. And I remember that day, it was a Sunday, so I was in shorts and all that, and Matthews sir said, go and change and look like a faculty and then come out, so that you can actually impose something when you go there. So I'm happy today, sir commented, good, you're dressed for the occasion for an alumni meet. So I'm happy to be here, and it's, I don't have anything very serious to say. The video was fantastic. It gives us a moment to reflect. I think Bill Gates mentioned stating somebody else, and I will state him, that we often overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but grossly underestimate what we can do in 10 years. And I think that is testament to that. It's something that we reflect on to see that, during whatever we are doing, I'm sure all of us feel we are stuck, things are not moving. And it's good to see how far one has actually come. And I'm sure that all of you and the entire community here, the next 10 years, in Professor Matthews' very, very nicely chosen words, will find whatever moon we are looking for. So I'm very happy to see all of you here, and thank you very much. I'll add just one more point. There is the IIT Alumni Center in Bangalore. Many of you, while I was casually talking to you, are not aware about this organization. It is a building set up by all the IITs. It is in the Electronic City, and it's a home for all of you. So any one of you who would like to organize an event there, get in touch with us. An event for alumni, we can help facilitate. There's also an incubator there, and we have some seats reserved there. So if any one of you are looking to start a company and are looking for office space, please join us and use that space. It would be great to have you continue being a visible part of our ecosystem. So with these words, thank you very much, and great to have all of you here. I'm sure that you will have fond memories of this event, and stay in touch, and let's all grow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Arvind. So this goes to...
I would again request from the student community, someone, please come ahead. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hi, respected families, dear friends. I always wanted to feel the nervousness to be on a big stage such as this. Right now, my heartbeat is above 100. I'm Abhishek. I'm from CSE 21 batch. And nice to see we are hosting this meeting on Zoom. That's where I'm working. And in 2021 batch only, there was one student who chose IIT Palakkad as his first preference, and that was me. It was far from home. No relatives were here, so I could enjoy my freedom. And really nice. I mean, when I came here, the temperature was really good. Back in Rajasthan, that's where I'm from. The temperature is a bit high. In summers, very torturous. And I enjoyed almost all my time here, specifically spending time with friends around the campus. And we used to stroll around on bicycles around the campus, Ahilya campus, very big campus in the evenings. And the coursework also taught here is really something which I didn't take seriously while I was here. but now I miss it. And sometimes, so there was a operating system lab here. We used to have something called expos. And sometimes when I give interviews and I miss something, I look back at that and try to revise what was taught. I couldn't, but that's the thing. That's what we remember. Nice experience overall, and finally I felt my dream to speak on a big stage. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. That was incredible hearing about first choices and IIT Palakkad in the same breath. Thank you.
Yeah, so that leads us to, from the faculty and the staff side, anybody would like to share? Dr. Surendra has, yeah. Would you like to come and share something? Yeah. So he's another who is extremely students friendly. He used to be as well. I have seen him going to Manju's kitchen and having coffee and tea together for entire session, right? Like for a coffee session with them, not preferring us in that meeting, of course. So yeah, Surendra, it's for you.
Thank you, Debarati, for giving me the topic. This is what I was thinking of recollecting for you. So I joined in 2017 in mechanical engineering department, and that was the first time opportunity to teach BTech students. Otherwise, I did not have experience of teaching BTech students of an IIT, only MTech students experience I had. So otherwise, I knew that it is a kind of a challenge because the speed of thinking and speed of learning for them is quite high. And design of machine elements is what I have to teach. And one day, with the prepared content, when I went to the class, in about 10 minutes, all the content is over. Whatever I had to teach, they already know. The 25 students of the first batch, they already know it. So then I was panicked. First of all, I did not know how to take it. Then they understood my situation. They offered me, sir, Manju's canteen is just there. Shall we go there? So I felt very happy that I got an opportunity to engage them, at least in a canteen, if not in a classroom. So that is the starting point. I don't know how it occurred to them that I can give a party, something like that. Otherwise, I got this habit from my PhD advisor. He generally gives parties. I thought of giving to my PhD students as well, but the BTech students themselves started this habit. And that is the starting point. And later, whenever I'm really not really up to the mark of satisfying them in the classroom, then they suggest me, and they're always welcome. And I also used to be welcoming that, and we had a couple of parties like that. But that became a big issue because all the mechanical students who are enjoying these parties shares their happiness with other branches, and other branch people demand their faculties demanding the parties. And those faculty eventually come to know that I am the starting point, apparently, and they come to me and warn me that you are doing something wrong, or what is happening there. Finally, one day I got a call from Job Kurian sir, that time Dean Administration or faculty in charge, and he told, this is not a good culture at all. You please stop doing it. Otherwise, it looks like a bribing, me bribing the students for something nice back. It looks like that, but my intention, I understand that something is maybe like that, but I ensure after exams are over, feedback is over, when they are about to leave for their hometown, that is when I do it in a very subtle manner. It's more of a personal relationship, friendship, not from an academic, not a part of academics. But because of such a situation, I had to stop myself. So that happened mainly with the very first batch, 2019. From next batch onwards, I just stopped it. But 2017 to 21, but the third batch of the IIT Palakkad really was expecting from me a big party like that. When I was kind of stopping, yeah, I was stopping. So so thank you all for giving me such an opportunity to be friendly with you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I have to do the staff job, what to do. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Surendra. And I would again request one of the students, I have a bias and I want a female student.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah,
being a woman in an IIT is not for the faint-hearted. Please, thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Sorry. Hello everyone. I'm Muskan Maheshwari, class of 2021 from electrical engineering. Actually, It is making sound. Yeah. Where do I start? I feel like I'm right back to orientation right now. It just feels like yesterday I was here at IIT Palakkad. And I see a lot of my friends, a lot of my professors. Just like today, people are pushing to come on the stage. In the starting, all the professors, the students, my friends, in a teasing manner, they were pushing everybody to come forward, gather all these opportunities, and do everything that you wanted to do. I found my voice at IIT Palakkad. I'm usually an introvert. I would prefer a book over people. But at IIT Palakkad, I found my voice in a way that I could take a lot of different opportunities. I was part of the first and the second Petrico team. I was part of countless organizing committees. I was also the first female robotics head. I was part of the first tech Inter-IIT Tech Meet, and countless other things that I could probably think of. Because of IIT Palakkad, I got to dabble in a lot of different aspects in terms of technology, in terms of finances, economics, which made me sure of what I wanted to do in future. It led me to go towards robotics. That's why I went to US for my master's in robotics from ASU, and I've been working there for 2 years. Recently, I just moved back to US, so I'm jobless here, but yeah, I'm looking forward to a newer, better future. And I'm hoping, like, after coming here, I'd see the future that I want to build again, because after coming here, I could relive the past that shaped me into the person I am today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was indeed an incredible journey from heading the first woman to head the robotics teams to now we have the first female general secretary, Dharini. It's a long journey, and I'm glad IIT Palakkad is nurturing so many people like this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and it was very delighting to listen from Muskan, of course, because when you give voices to somebody, when you inspire somebody, I think it's the most satisfying job you can do. So yeah, it is incredibly happy moments for us as well. Okay, so then again, we would like to call anybody, faculty and staff side, who would like to actually self-volunteer, because we cannot, in that way design or directly push any one of you. But at the same time, I have some people in my thought whom I would like to actually call on, because who has much more interactions with the students, and who also played an inevitable and a very, very important role for the students as well as the faculty. So whom I can immediately think of, probably everybody knows. I do not know whether that person will actually cooperate with this comparing here, will actually come. But I would request, and I have also requested. So, Samuel, sir. Without you, without you, this humongous work, why I say without you, it's you and Mrs. Samuel as well. I remember not only during COVID days, it was such a important and silent work all through 24 hours they keep on doing. They keep on giving us moral support, not only to the students, they're equally affectionate to all of us. So when I was actually telling about this to, like my committee members, they said that, you will see him always at your doorstep. Just the moment you remember them, they are there at the doorstep and they are with their full help. So, yeah, it goes to you, sir.
Dignitaries and my dear students, for us, you are always students, so that's why I'm specifically addressing your students. Very happy to see you all. Nice to know that you all have settled down. Some of you well settled. I meant the people who have got married and settled down, and who have come with the spouses. So nice to see most of you who have been, some of you mischievous, some of you sort of are looking more towards the academic performances. And I see one past General Secretary, Afros only was here. Any other former General Secretary has come? No. Then, of course, Petrigore, we have two people, the founder person and the next man who put a very big stamp on Petrigore. And then, of course, Sports Secretary is there, Cultural is here. Okay. With this now, what our speaker said in the morning, I would also once again try to insist upon, remain connected, try to give back something to the institute. Giving back does not mean only money. You can mentor people, students who want to go up in life, you can try to sort of guide them properly. And when the director wanted to have this alumni meet, I thought, okay, I was also very much interested to meet all of you all, but I never thought it will turn up to become a good, grand function like that. And I'm sure now director wants to strengthen this alumni cell itself. And I request now on behalf of all of you to the director that the next meet should be in Bangalore, because most of our people are in Bangalore. So once again, wish you all the best. Nice to see you all after a very long time. Thank you.
So yeah, Iqbal, yes. Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohammed Iqbal. I passed out in 2019. I was in the first batch in 2015. I was in mechanical engineering branch, now living in Chennai. So we were the first batch of IIT Palakkad. We were like 107 people. And we had only 4 buildings in Ahalya. One is academic block, one is hostel 1, hostel 2, and a mess block. And we boys were staying in hostel 1, and 4 girls, they were staying in hostel 2. And we had few teaching assistants, and we had no seniors. And we had very great professors from IIT Madras, because we needed something to start, so we need a group, like a strong professors. So we had some great professors from IIT Madras, and we had a great professors. We had no Wi-Fi for the first 3 months, so we were very close, but we were not glued to our phones. So we started talking. We never stayed in hostel rooms. We came out. We were like only, if you sum up all the members, it will be less than 115. So we were like a family. It was not like a student or a teaching assistant, like it's like a group of family. And we like the IIT did a lot of great work in starting an institute like this from scratch, but still there are like many shortcomings. So we had to say that we needed these things, that thing, like that. So what I want to say is that we stood like a unity, and we found the problems, and we conveyed those problems to the management, and they gave us the solutions. and we, like as I was saying, that we had nothing in the campus, so we were the founder of everything basically. The first program that we had, as I remember, was an Onam celebration that we conducted on the roads that was connecting to the academic block. We had songs that was conducted in front of the mess block. And our first drama club, the Ramayan drama, that was happened in academic block. But what I was saying is that we had a lot of participations at that point of time because we knew that the future of IIT Palakkad was with us because we are the first batch and we need to represent our campus to the world. And our participation was very strong, basically. So even if we came up with this Ramayan drama, we had a lot of participants for that. And then then the institute came to know that there are no, I'm not, okay. The thing is that we cleared our JEE and that means we are good at something. So we came here and we don't have any seniors or anything. Like what exactly is college, we don't know because we came just from schools. So that culture was very different. So we have, whatever we need to do, we have to start ourselves like that. And the first SAG was started in 2016. I was the first cultural secretary. And in our batch, we were the first, we had the first general secretary from our batch, sports secretary, hostel affairs secretary, everything was from our batch. And we initiated a lot of clubs from drama club, movie club, music club, dance club, etc. This participation and everything was so great. And we also did the first Techno-Cultural Fest in 2018. And then the first Intra-IIT in 2018 at IIT Roorkee. And I also had talking about my personal experience, I was never into short films or movies, making movies. But I came to know from a first Ramayan drama, I thought I'll do something much more. And then I started my first short film, 100 Wheels. And where the participation was also really great because I kind of casted as much people as possible from my batch and from the second batch as well. And then we had I continued my passion in that. I did another films like Complex in my last year. And then we tried to, the participation, everything was so great. So I just wanted to tell to my juniors that you understand that the future of IIT Palakkad, everything is with you. You have to say, you have to keep up that spirit. You have to have that ownership with you because the campus is yours. You are deciding how this campus is going in forward. So if you think there's something missing, you have to convey those to the management and get it. And I could see, as I was saying, we had only 4 blocks in Ahalya. Now it's a very big campus. And I'm actually jealous that I couldn't be here to study here. But you guys have that opportunity, and you should also have that ownership with you and make this campus much more bigger, brighter, and to be one of the best campus, best institute in the world. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Iqbal, for summing up your journey.
So again, anybody would like to volunteer from faculty and staff side before I choose? Sorry, I'm doing this mistakes again and again. Yeah. Okay, then I would like to call Tyagarajan sir. Sorry, we would like to make it a little bit brief, so I have to again do the tough job. Probably after that, Unni sir also, quickly, because all of you have seen, I've worked for long years, and quickly share your thoughts. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all. Like many of you, I started my career also at Ahalya. So it's always a nostalgia to be in Ahalya. Probably you might be visiting Ahalya today, post the cultural program. So thanks for all your, coming back to the alma mater and sharing your thoughts. Especially I worked with a few students, general secretaries here, Sneha Lakshmi, Yagnesh, I think he's here. Yagnesh is here. Yeah, Yagnesh, then Sai Hemant. So thanks to all your nice contributions and working with me. It was a real pleasure to work with you. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I wish you the very best.
Sir has worked in academic section, personal section, finance section, many sections where the students also interaction was very important, and all of those things we have run very successfully. So next I would like to call Unni sir, none other than Unni sir, who has general supervising our all probably, which section not, right? Like, I mean, sir, but I will give you very short time. Is that okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. So this is a wonderful occasion because all our all the students who have got well placed are joining us for this reunion. It's a wonderful occasion, no doubt. In 2015, myself and Dr. Or Professor Sunil Kumar, when we landed here, there was nothing, only this 540 acres, 504 acres were yet to be given to us. So all those process, and then we were just we were hunting for a place, and finally we got this Ahilya campus, serene location, serene this thing. And when we started the first 120 students, I do remember each one of you, and you were lucky to have this Ahilya campus, and finally you completed successfully your career, and all best wishes. Because of the limitation of the time, I'm not just extending my talk, but I do respect our old faculty, because they only molded this institution to this level. So thank everybody, and I special thanks to our director sir also, because he for the past few days, he was after this, he just wanted to conduct this and make it as a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. You'd request the students, if any, to quickly come and, sort of, yes, please come. Please make it a little fast. I know we are all starving, sort of, so yeah.
Hi, I'm Yagnesh from batch of 2023. So let me make this real quick. So we are the youngest ever alumni here to be today. And yeah, we did a lot of things during the 4 years, during the COVID, experienced it like very brief. First year, last year, it's like you meet people, and then last year it's like you enjoy and then go out. Never got the opportunity in between to completely interact. And yeah, during my tenure also, I also worked as an academic secretary for 2022-23. So it was a good all-round experience after the COVID, taking the duty from the previous seniors. And yeah, and I would say all of my batchmates did a lot of mischievous activities also in the final year, which we cherish today. And yeah, having that photo also, all of them are recalling it even now. Yeah. I don't think I have a lot of words, but yeah, we would take away a lot of memories after here, and we hope to cherish it throughout our life. Thank you.
Anybody else who wants to quickly share, want to use this opportunity? I am doing a tough job, so I have some students are saying, I'm hungry. And at the same time, I also have to do, I want to keep the wishes, fulfill the wishes. Anybody else? Otherwise, we will go to, yes, sir, please. Oh, how come I miss you? Yes. Ananda, sir, please.
I don't know how you forgot my name.
I know, it's my mistake.
Respected director, sir, faculty members, alumni, and all other distinct friends who have come on this occasion, because I think I was the first member of academic section
Yes.
in the year 2015. And all the students were admitted by me till 2017. I moved to director's office in the year 2017. I played a good role in administration, faculty recruitment, housekeeping, transportation, and I had a very good opportunity to work with very intelligent faculty, students, and Unni sir, who was very responsible for my appointment in IIT Palakkad. I remained in IIT Palakkad till the year 2022. I cherish my memories being here and in getting a good opportunity to work in the second innings. I worked with Ministry of Home Affairs as an inspector in CRPF from 1985 to 2006. I thank one and all who gave me the opportunity to work in IIT Palakkad, and I pray God IIT Palakkad will grow in leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. Thank you.
No, it is definitely my fault that I have missed this, which I kept in my mind. And sir was there are some people whom I have seen. They, what it's called data science or this thing, probably I do not know. I have seen these people, they can keep enormous amount of data in their head. And anytime you just ask like a digitized input, immediately you will get all the informations. So extreme efficiency, I have seen them working. I have my huge respect for them. And I'm sorry, sir, that I have kind of missed you. And thank you for still coming and sharing us your thoughts. Thank you. Okay, and then again, students, please come. I'm hoping you will keep your remarks short and brief. Yes, thank you.
Once again, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sachin Rastagi, passed out in the year of 2020 electrical. This place has been a place of impossibilities turning into both possibility and finally into success. When I came here, I had absolutely nothing in mind about leading, establishing things. What I came here was a vision of books, clubs, robotics. But that's where the advantage of coming to a new college came in, that since there was nothing, I had the choice, and I'm glad that I took the initiative of getting things set up over here. With the guidance of seniors and the professors and the visions that we saw at other IITs, we were able to help with tremendous help from our student council and any other people that have supported in this journey so far to help grow IIT to this place today. And definitely it would not have been possible without any one of you who are present here or who are not able to be here. It has been a pleasure and an honor working with all of you here, and it is really great to see you all once again here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that note. So we break before lunch, and I would like to call on Dr. Subramaniam Mula, Faculty in Charge, International and Alumni Affairs, IIT Palakkad, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. I know I'm standing between you and your lunch, so I'll try to keep it brief. So whenever any event of this scale unfolds in front of our eyes, right, I immediately recall Tyagaraja's immortal lines, Endaro Mahanubhavulandariki Vandanamalu. It's my privilege to deliver the official vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to thank all our alumni who traveled across the country and across the globe to attend this event and then made this first ever reunion very memorable and special. right? And you proved that the road to your alma mater is never too far. Thanks a lot for all that. Okay. Next, I would like to extend my gratitude to all our senior faculty members who graced this occasion in person, and some people who online, so who could not make it to this event. They presented online. So I would like to thank all of them. Special thanks to Dr. Subramanian from IIT Madras for coming here and sharing his vast experience. I must thank our leadership for their unwavering support. Let me start with our director, Professor Sheshadri Shekhar. From the very idea of organizing this event, right, and to the minute-to-minute planning, he was there with us in every moment, right? So thank you, sir, for all your support. Next, I would like to thank our registrar, deans, heads of the department for all their guidance and support. My special thanks to all the organizing committee members and department coordinators for their dedicated efforts, which made this event a grand success. I sincerely thank all the faculty and staff members who are present here despite the Sunday and spending their valuable time cherishing the memories with the alumni members. Thank you for all the faculty and staff who are present here today. And then a huge thanks to all our supporting teams like Media Cell, CET, EWD, Institute Clinic, Security, and Sports for their crucial assistance whenever we needed, right? And then last but not least, I extend my sincere appreciation to all our energetic student volunteers whose dedication, hard work, and enthusiasm played a crucial role in the smooth conduct of this event. Please excuse us for any lapses. This is the first time we are organizing such an event. And have a nice day ahead. Thank you very much. And we'd like to take a group photo with all of us on the stage. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
So this session is open for mandatory group photo. No one please escape. Please, 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 the people who are going. Yeah, because it will be there. It will, okay, come up. Yeah, sure. Thank you. And another important thing is, please remember we are running little bit late from the morning itself, starting of the program. So there is once after lunch, 2 to 2:45, lunch is scheduled. 3 o'clock, 2:45 itself, like I meant by 3 o'clock, we have to start. There is a 2 to 2:45 is lunch and then cultural program. So please be back here for the cultural program because there are faculty, staff, and the students have made some, cultural event for you for 1 hour, and then as per your schedule. Okay? Yeah. So please come to the front, and also from the food committee, there is a this one to make that we will be providing food. Swaroop is here. Swaroop, you wanted me to tell this. So the food is given to both the sides, and both the sides is this food corners will be placed. Okay, so to handle the crowd. So I hope that all of you will be able to accommodate yourself.
ఫోటో టెక్నీషియన్ డైరెక్టర్ ఉంటాను
I don't care what's up. I to make compensate. If I clear it, I'll be sorry. If I don't,
Take it. Did you take it landscape? Yeah.
Teenra Babu.
Take it 1x, man. Next photo.
అరే అందరూ చూస్తున్నారు గమని కానీ అయిందా చాలా
Oh, come on, man. Bro, please, da. Hey, Ganta, please, bro. Let me take.
Okay, I'll bend down.
Go for lunch. Go for lunch.
అప్పుడు ఎన్ని తీసినారా ఇక ఒక్కటి తీయనప్పుడు తీయు కనబడతానా రే ఇట్లే తీస్తున్నాడు ఎవరన్నా ఎవరికి తీసుకోరు ఫోన్ అయితే తీస్తున్నాడు
Hello, excuse me. So we'll have the group photos year-wise after lunch. Okay? 5 batches, year-wise group photos after lunch. Okay, thank you.